We're here. We are here with our feet firmly planted on Thursday night. And it's me, the Thursday Night Delight, Scotland Green. You are here just in time for the Pro Wrestling Potluck, the live weekly wrestling mixtape that I host every Thursday night. It's not just a coincidence, baby cakes. This is appointment viewing. And I have a heck of a hell of a show tonight. This is episode 199. It's my time to shine. Next week, Thanksgiving, you think I'm taking a week off? Oh, hell no, I'm missing no weeks off. I hope you my truck. Next week, Thanksgiving, we got a hell of a show. But enough about that. Perhaps I'll talk about that later. Let's talk about the here and the now. Right now, get in the chat. If you are watching LIVE, the place to be is in the chat. The chat is where it's at. Everybody's chilling and doing the damn thing in the chat, including me. Every once in a while, I'll type something in there just to let them know. Just to let them know, hey, I'm watching. And you're watching Pro Wrestling Potluck. And before I say anything else, I have had one question all day. I've had one question just burning a hole in my head, and I've just been asking myself over and over again. I've been asking myself, have I crafted the perfect potluck? I don't know. I feel like I have. All day long, I just asked myself, have I crafted the perfect potluck? We will find out tonight. Chat, what are you drinking on tonight? I'm drinking on Mountain Dew Code Red. Look, full disclosure, I already had one earlier. In fact, I had one in the shower. You know, I used to be a drinker many moons ago, and nothing's better than a shower beer, you know? Nothing's better. It makes you feel like an affable dirtbag. Well, guess what? I had a Mountain Dew in the shower, and I gotta tell you, felt like a different kind of dirtbag. A different kind of dirtbag, which could be the title of the show, a different kind of dirtbag. I'm writing it down before I lose my mind. A different kind of dirtbag. All right, without any further ado, let's get into it. How are we gonna get into it tonight? Let's start with this. All right, we're starting off easy. This day in history, 1999. All right, this was sent in by Nathan with a Y, Cheap Eat Spot Fest on Instagram, a must follow. He's at a ton of indie shows. He's an editor. He's taken the video. He recently got an old school camcorder, so these awesome Chicagoland indie shows look like they're from 1999. It's beautiful. You follow Cheap Heat Spot Fest without a second thought. All right. So we got the Dudleys coming out. We got Hardy's, still little baby bird Hardy's here. They're here with Terry. And the Headbangers are in the ring, and Kaientai. It's a four-way. The Dudleys versus the Headbangers versus Kaientai versus the Hardys. I have $3,000 on Kaientai.
We mentioned, of course, the New Age Outlaws and DX really doing a number on the Hardys last Thursday on SmackDown, and certainly Degeneration X has raged a terror campaign against the McMahon family in the wake of Triple H's feeling that he was screwed out of the WWF.
This audio, Kevin Kelly sounds like he's doing commentary over a CB radio. Break for 1-9, it's an arm drag.
We saw just a little sample of that. Yeah, but Triple H is getting very dangerous and very personal.
Reversal by the Smokey. Oh yeah. Tie-dye Dudley look is the look. Camo, I'm off board. I'm a snob. I got off board early. Mad Hardy, look at him moving. Two. Referee Teddy Long. Yeah, that's right. Tagging the brother Jeff. They're both wearing their blood-soaked Hot Boy shirts. Here comes Jeff ripping off Sabu.
Jeff Hardy takes Bubba Ray out and then flies across the ring to flat Devon. Referee
Jeff Hardy doing his best impression of Sabu, and Matt Hardy doing his best impression of a steel chair.
I think Terry would have looked very good.
Devon in there, shoulder
I
block.
still think the Hardy Boys deserve those WWF Tag Team titles, and I certainly hope they get another opportunity very soon. But there are 4 great teams in this match. The Dudley
Let's go
Boys
Kaientai, am I
are
right?
looking to get in that title picture. We know the Headbangers have been there before, and of course Kaientai.
Scooping a slam. Bubba takes out Matt Hardy, waiting his turn on the outside.
Certainly you want to shut up the titles, and the Hardy Boys just happen to get the latest one.
I don't think that
Tom giving us the background. Oh me, oh my. He says, Camo Dudleys are funny to me because New Jack thought they stole his look and threatened to make them disappear. So Devon wrote a diss track about him on the WWE rap album. What a sentence. And then New Jack tried to stab him at an indie show after the Dudleys got fired. Thank you, Tom. And if that's not what teeters you over the edge to follow Not That Tom Green across all platforms. Tom owns Tuesday nights on Twitch, WCW Deep Cuts Fridays. He'll tell us why they rule. I believe this week is Dr. Death Steve Williams, if I am not mistaken. He dropped the bomb on us last week, gave us a little sneak peek spoiler. Tom is the best. Next week is Taz. Wow, we're a week ahead. If you watch the Potluck, you're a week ahead of why they rule. Yeah, Refs' Wizards has a good point. He says, it's weird to me that the Headbangers overlap with the Dudleys. I would have sworn they didn't. And then the Headbangers came back. I feel like the Headbangers are quietly rad. Well, New Jack, he's in heaven now. He's stabbing an angel in an alleyway for something that was a perceived slight. Yeah, this is on metal. Good point. Whoa, Mill Road Moonsault. Taka takes out both brothers. Oh. There's Mosh, a.k.a. Chaz, a.k.a. Beaver Cleavage. Oh, that's it. These fools fighting on the outside. Don't you know, Terry, wisen up these guys. Wising them up. Wise them up. Is that the phrase? Smarten them up.
Professor Toru Tanaka, the great John L., and Jack Wildman Armstrong. These 3 wrestlers are about to take on these kids in a test of strength and endurance.
Donnie Jeffcoat, finally on the Potluck.
Tug-of-war. How many kids do you think it'll take to beat these wrestlers? Stick around and find out.
Now, that's just a sneak peek. That's a sneak peek. We'll be getting to that later. We mentioned it last week on the calls. Great calls last week. I had a call with Tom, and he mentioned it. And I said, I think I've seen that. And the Suzanimal said, I sent it to you years ago. And then he sent it again in even greater quality. So we'll be checking that out later. But look, there's more. There's more. We don't stop. We're stopping right now, but we don't stop for long.
State Fairgrounds in Nashville.
Come on, wake up. Come on. Bert, wake up.
Bert Prentice.
Please wake up.
I guess he's dead here.
Bert.
He's dead.
Wake up, Bert. Wake up.
Here's his dream. Here's his dream.
It's Saturday night in Nashville, Tennessee. Nothing like wrestling at the Nashville Fairgrounds Sports Arena. Well, Buster, it's about 10 minutes before we start. Wonder where all the cars are. There's only 5 cars here in the parking lot. I guess the people are coming late tonight. Well, let's get in there and get us a good seat. Oh, Buster, I'm so excited. Here we are.
Buster is now
Nashville
eligible for the
Fairgrounds Sports
PWP
Arena.
50 next year.
A lot of memories for me in this building. Let's go get us a ticket. They ain't started yet. Oh my gosh, Buster. Ringside seats are $10? My fans can't afford that. Shirley.
My fans can't afford that.
Sarah,
Where have you been so long?
what's going on? Where's the crowd?
Well, the crowd's up tonight.
Up.
Yeah. Would you like to buy a program?
Does your car not want to go?
Well, we'll be checking back in
Their
with
way
Bert
to the ring
Prentice's
at this
dream.
time. They are accompanied by Lucy Fur from Minneapolis, the Minnesota Home Wrecking Crew,
Here we go.
Rain and Lacey.
The
I
Minnesota
can't believe that they
Home
are
Wrecking
managed by
Crew.
Lucifer, Rain, and Lacey, the Minnesota Home Wrecking Crew. They broke into the wrestling business together. They have traveled up and down the roads for years trying to make a name for themselves. You can respect this, Francine. They've wrestled everywhere and anywhere for $5, $10, just trying to gain experience, trying to do whatever they can to gain an advantage. Rain, she has metamorphosized herself.
Yes, they
Francine.
made
She
our
had a few
list
extra
of
pounds when
rad
she
to
broke into
sad
business,
tag
but she has
teams
since
named
shed those and
last
become quite a
week.
sex symbol, if I do say so myself.
First of all, anybody
Nominated
who
by
wrestles for
Brian,
$5
they
and
made the
$10
list.
is
They
a
beat
woman.
the Minnesota
Number one.
Wrecking
And number
Crew.
two,
They're
home
one more.
wrecking crew.
They're
How did they
one
get that
rad
name? Did they
higher.
wreck some homes? Did they sleep with people's husbands? Is that what they're known for?
Maybe they slept with the Andersons.
They,
It was-
they
Wow,
look
that's
kind of cheap
awesome.
to me. I would think that that's what they would do.
Well, they're expensive. They won't take my money.
They're expensive. You just said they work for $5 and $10.
Well, to wrestle.
That's just idiotic, Eric. Who does that?
Well, they did that to gain experience.
Francine on
they're
commentary.
morons. You can get experience and get a payday.
Well, this is true. This is a big, big night for them because they have wrestled so many matches, but this is the first one in which they have a true World Heavyweight Championship on the line. The tag titles on the line in this one.
And they're
Lucifer, yeah.
Lucifer.
One of the worst names, Lucifer.
She
Thumbs
loves showing
down.
off that limber body.
She
of hers.
really does. She really does. Just another whore amongst whores. I
Whoa.
can't take it.
I'm telling you, Rain looks hot, doesn't she?
Who's Rain?
Rain is on your left.
My left-hand side.
Your left. Rain. How do we distinguish
One's
the two?
got curly hair and one's got straight
Rain
hair.
is with the curly hair.
Okay, so you're
Rain
saying
has
that the other
curly
one's
hair.
not so hot.
No, I think Lacey's hot too. I'm just
Well,
saying.
you said that Rain was hot.
I particularly Rain.
To me, that means you like Rain over Lacey.
That would be correct.
Okay,
Creepy
you give Lacey
commentary, I'm not
compliments,
feeling
you don't
good.
think Lacey's that hot.
I feel like I'm gonna have to stop and apologize
all
to
these
my
girls are hot.
viewers.
So what's your point?
Well, that may be true.
Are you saying she's homely?
Social.
They should be called the Homely Wrecking Crew?
Here they are. Look at these two.
I can't understand where
Robo
this team
Blandy,
comes from.
thanks for the
I mean, talk about an odd
subscription. I
pairing,
appreciate it. And
I'm
you
just
hear
glad
that
Andy Social has a
sound
bra on
when you
these puppies
subscribe
and
to the
They are the new
show.
version
The
of Express
FMW
Connection.
alarm letting us know that something
East-West
rad is
connection.
gonna
I
happen.
just got that.
Yes.
Okay, I'm smarter than I look.
Right.
Thank you. Yes, I got it. I thought that was another tag team that I wasn't aware of.
Gerald,
That should be their name. Is that what they're
Gerald.
called?
No,
What are they called?
I don't know.
Antisocial and Sumie Sakai?
Antisocial and Sumie
Andy
Sakai.
Social
that is a
and
good name.
Sumi
You should
Sakai, who
pitch that
recently
to me.
There you go.
retired.
First, I'm going to copyright it, and then I'll pitch it.
That's right.
Following
Yeah, don't
and
do what I do. I give
subscribing with
ideas away for
Prime,
free.
Robo
Exactly.
Blandy, I salute you.
And
I
this
do
is a
this
big, big
every
matchup right here.
Thursday
You brought up a
night.
great
Old
point,
shows
the fact
live
that it's
on
very hard to
YouTube.
distinguish Lacey and Rain from each other. And Keener, you know,
Mr.
he may not
Green
be seeing
missed on
2020
YouTube
tonight,
for
so
the
they could
old
use that
shows.
to their advantage.
They could. Keener's not the sharpest
No.
knife in the drawer. Let's put it that. I've known Keener for years too.
Me too.
Nice guy, but a little slow.
Yes. And look at them. They want the belts already. You know, you got to earn them. And they don't like antisocial. You know, they say she represents the dirty side of the wrestling business. I mean, do they realize where they're working?
Wait, Antisocial's dirty, but they are the home wrecking crew and they sleep with people's husbands.
Right.
But Antisocial's dirty.
Right.
That makes no sense whatsoever.
That's their philosophy.
Okay, well, guess what? They are overconfident. Look at them, giggling
Oh, yeah.
and laughing like this is a big joke. It's a tag match for the titles. How can this be a joke?
They're like the cool girls in high school that would
Yeah.
never let me sit with them or go out with them. Always
Oh,
stuff me in
Alec.
lockers. I know.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Girls were stuffing you in lockers. What were the guys doing?
Wow. Well, let's not go there.
Hey now.
I've tried to black those memories out.
Yeah, you need some counseling.
Right.
This commentary is so bad, and I can't stop listening to it, and it just makes me want to shrink into a hole
it's gonna
and
be
close
Lacey
a
starting
mouse
out
hole
first for the
door
home
and go
wrecking
to sleep
crew.
in a little mouse bed.
Rain actually started out as a manager in the business and then went into the wrestling side.
Yeah, my cushions aren't really dirty. I just don't want you to come in.
Sean Drax
Yeah.
pointing it out.
Could've
This
been an
commentary is
excuse right off
awful,
the
and
top.
what makes it worse is it's done in
Could've just
post.
said no,
They
I'm
could have
keeping it.
redone
I
some of
should've.
this.
Yeah, I'm really
They could have
mean.
said, hey,
I
this
have to learn how
sucks.
to be more
This is too
nice.
creepy.
All right, we're going to see Sumie Sakai in first, which is interesting because you would think Annie Social would want to control things because she's
I
such
feel
a
like
control freak when it comes
one
to
of the
Sumie
rules
Sakai.
of
I don't know
commentary
Antisocial that well,
is
but I've
you
never
probably
heard that
shouldn't
about
point
her. I'm
out
missing
one
so
person
much.
that is
Well,
hot.
the thing is with Annie Social,
I mean,
Francine,
come
she doesn't
on.
have a lot of friends. She never did. So now that she finally has one, she's trying to hold on to her with everything that she has.
Hence the name Annie. See, I'm catching
Exactly.
this. I'm catching this.
Exactly.
Okay.
And look at Sumie now, big arm wringer on Lacey. Now, Sumie and Lacey, they've wrestled in singles competition here before, but never in a tag match.
Well, you know what?
One
Getting
count.
back to Antisocial, I think that she's friends with Sumie Sakai because Sumie can't understand a word she's
I
saying.
do a little
Ah.
commentary for
There you go.
Legacy
I
think
Pro
that's the
Wrestling
thing.
and
That's
others,
the draw
and
to it.
That could be it.
I'm pretty sure it is.
man, they would fire me if I was a creep like
And
these
a
two.
tag into Rain.
Here comes
Okay.
Rain.
Drop
Rain Fuller with
hold.
curly
Now,
hair.
how
That's
long
what my
have these
notes
two been a
say.
pair? The red.
Her breasts?
No, the girls.
Oh, you mean the Minnesota Home Wrecking Crew?
Home Wrecking Crew, yes.
Probably for
Ghost of
about
Bert
2 or
Prentice
3
says,
years
so
in the
as a
tag
man
team.
of
so
the
they
commentary
know each other
arts,
pretty
Oh,
well.
Scotty
sure.
G,
But
does
when they
this
broke into
enrage
the
you?
wrestling industry
Yeah.
together,
Yeah, it does.
they were
Everything
opponents. They were
enrages
common
me, though.
opponents for about 2 years, wrestling all over the country.
Okay, and then they saw the light and joined
Exactly.
forces. I understand now.
Yes.
And where are they from?
They're from Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Hence the name, the Minnesota Home
You
Wrecking
know, I'm not
Crew.
really paying attention to names right now.
I never knew you were
Well, you
blonde.
probably should.
I'm not blind. I just don't listen to you.
Oh, okay.
If you say something that I want to hear, then I'll listen.
Oh, wait a minute. She's going under me. Wait, she's got Sumie maybe up for an electric chair. She must.
Oh,
yeah.
victory roll,
Victory roll.
Sumie Sakai,
That Sumie is
2.
smart.
She is, isn't she?
Yeah, but I heard her taste in men is not too good.
Well, yeah, I've heard that too.
Yeah.
And how about Annie Social finally getting into the ring to make an impact?
Annie
I'm excited to
Social's
see
name
Annie
is
Social
bad,
wrestle. I'm
but
not
when you
really
compare
familiar
it
with
to
her, so-
Lucy
She's a former
Fur,
tag
it's
champion in
like
this
Yeah, but
a tremendous name.
Hell's Bells.
It's
Yes.
Bret
Yeah,
Hitman
I
Hart.
really wasn't fans.
During your glory days as general manager.
Yeah, my glory days. You know, as general manager, I really didn't pay attention to what was going on too much.
It was obvious by some of the things I
Because
saw in the
it
ring.
was just so stupid, you know. Nobody listened. It was just anarchy. Hence the name Nude Anarchy for one of our
Right.
pay-per-views.
Now,
The
Annie
name of their
Social
pay-per-view
all
is
over
Nude
Rain in the
Anarchy?
reversal. Oh, a big kick.
That was a cheap shot.
Nude
You know what, in my
Anarchy is
defense,
the
I
name
tried
of
to
a
make it
show?
different. In my defense, I tried to make it
What are you,
different.
Bernard Getz coming out here and
No,
defending
but
yourself?
there's only so much you can do, Eric, and the girls just don't respect me for whatever reason.
Oh, believe me, I wouldn't want your job for anything in the
No,
world.
they're disrespectful. And,
Nude
and, you know,
Anarchy.
it's
Is that the name of this
you try
episode?
to do something good and something nice for people, and they crap all over
Bunch
you.
of brats.
I'm just sick of it.
I agree.
Let Fonzie have the job.
There he is. There's the commish, the general manager,
Yeah,
the head
whatever.
cheese.
It's different because these girls, you know, because they want something. There
It's
he
Bill
is. Look at that
Alfonso.
mug.
And look at
Oh, my
Lucifer,
God.
Only
you
his
know,
mother
flirting.
could
How
love
does he
that
look
face,
better
I'm
now?
sorry.
Lucifer's?
No, Well, her too. Yeah.
Nude War Games?
Oh, and look at her cheating. Here we go.
I can't believe it.
She's going nuts with her underwear hanging out. Crazy. But see,
Nude
getting
War
back to Fonzie being
Games.
GM, these girls are only all over him because of his power.
What are you saying? They can't find him attractive? Maybe he's got
No,
game.
nobody finds him attractive.
Maybe he's got game.
Do you know how many girls in this company
Two.
propositioned me, and I don't go that way?
We need to hear more about that.
They did, and they were all disgusting, and I wouldn't do it because, first of all, I don't go that way, but second of all,
This
the same thing
commentary,
you said earlier, you have to earn your spot.
it
and
makes
half
me
these
want to
people
put my
didn't
head
earn
in the
anything.
Do
oven.
you know how many girls in this company propositioned me?
That would be 0.
Correct.
Yes.
Sunset flip, right in the center of the ring. Say what you will about Annie Social, but she's very technically inclined. Look at her getting
This
that
is
sunset
like
flip right in the
the
center of the ring.
I
Dr.
saw that, but you know
Pepper
what, Eric? You should try to
coconut
hit on Sumie
of
because
commentary.
she doesn't really speak English well.
Exactly.
Yeah, she might put you over.
I can't get near her.
That's true.
And look at
That's
these
true.
kicks. Did you see these kicks that
Lucy
Lacey and Rain are
Fur
just
looking
laying right
happy.
into the lower back of Annie Social?
Two.
They gotta hurt.
I would think though. You know, right now I don't really
Tom
know where Annie
says
Social's
they
head
should have
is.
just done nude every WCW pay-per-view.
Lacey,
Nude
look at these quick tags by
Slamboree,
Lacey and
nude
Rain.
Hog Wild.
Drop toe hold.
Well, her head's
How
on
about this
that
one?
now, but-
Nude Greed.
Oh,
Wow.
that was a nice elbow. I know where her breasts
Nude
are. They're right in front of my
Greed.
face. They're huge.
Oh, wow.
Oh, they're humongous.
I can't deal. I've had enough breasts for one day. Seriously.
And here comes Sumie.
Speaking of no breast, here comes Sumie Sakai.
Right. Sumie, what was she going up top?
I'm
I
so
guess-
sorry,
What happened?
viewers.
I heard she likes the top position.
I've heard that too, but what happened?
so
she was,
sorry,
she was
viewers.
tagged and then-
I don't know. Maybe Lucy forgot her hands on Sumie. I don't know. We didn't see that part.
and look at Fonzie.
Fonzie's talking sign language right now for our non-hearing.
He's just
impaired.
talking to himself.
He might be. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Nobody cares, Fonzie. You're a loser.
Big kick to the back from Rain.
Yeah, I said it.
And look at Lucy for making fun of Sumie Sakai.
You know, she makes fun of everybody. She's going to get her ass kicked one of these days. I'm telling you.
I'd
Our
like to see that
non-hearing
happen.
fans.
Maybe you should be the one who kicks her ass.
Hey, I'm not going that far.
I say kick, not lick.
Ugh. Always a catch.
Hi-ya, look at her. Her karate. Yeah.
I
She's
cannot
making fun
wait.
of her heritage.
I
You know
cannot
that.
wait for this
yeah,
to be over.
absolutely. It's
I
disrespectful.
cannot
Yeah,
wait.
somebody's going to make fun of her one of these days, and she's not going to like it too much.
End
Anna's
this.
going for a reverse DDT right there. Anti-social with those forearms and a tag.
There we go. Here comes Sumie. House of Fire. Look at her go. Bam!
Wow.
Close fist, mind you. Oh, that's a forearm right there. Okay.
And down they're all going.
Wow. Nope.
Sumie, wait. Oh, here we go.
What is this?
Fisherman's Buster, baby.
Nice.
Nice. A little wrestling.
Sumie needs to follow through and go for a quick cover.
Come on,
No.
Sumie, end this.
See, that's what happens when
Ooh,
there's two of them
muscling
and they don't
her
obey
up.
rules.
Wow.
Sumie has to take them all on herself. Plus, there's a manager out there. It's crazy.
Two.
Don't forget, we
Oh.
haven't really talked a lot about
Every
this. The
kick
tag
out
titles
hurts
are
my
on the
soul.
line.
There's a trip.
Wow.
Trip by Lucy
The tag
Fur.
titles
It
are on
get
the
worse.
line. They
It
are
get
vacant
worse.
because April and
It gets
April Hunter and
worse.
Talia, they didn't want to wrestle with
That's
each other
true.
anymore.
And look at this. Oh, Lucy Fur goes down. There's
Slow-mo! We got new champs!
New
Wow.
champs. New champs.
Keener was right
New
there.
champs.
Anti-social did it again!
Thank you, me from the past. One more time. And now, the Mountain Dew Creep of the Night. All right, folks. Giving the Creep of the Night to that commentary team. It's very bad. Very bad. And full disclosure, and I should have taken this as a hint, I did cut out a promo that was before it because it was racist. And I should have stopped there. I should have. Oh, man, I apologize to all viewers. Yes. All right, folks. We got our Creep of the Night check. We got to check out the Minnesota Home Wrecking Crew that made our list last week. Let's just look at that list real quick. This was our list. Rad, starting at the back. We got Holy Demon Army at 8. Violence is Forever at 7. Skyscrapers at 6. Minnesota Wrecking Crew at 5. Minnesota Home Wrecking Crew at 4. The Crush Gals at 3. Jumping Bomb Angels at 2. And the Miracle Violence Connection at 1. Now, thanks again to the callers. Last week made this happen. And now let's sum up the sad. Sad at 8, we got RK Bro. 7, the Ding Dongs. 6, Gemini. 5, Authors of Pain. 4, Air Boom. 3, the Two-Man Power Trip. 2, Team Rhodes Scholars. And the number 1 saddest tag team name, the Viking Experience. Thank you to everybody who made this list. Great. And it didn't take long to put together. What do I have? Oh, I got let's do this. Let's do this. I have, some plugs. Let's get the plugs out of the way right now. December 20th, 2025, I will be doing ring announcing for Legacy Pro Wrestling. The standouts from the House of Glory dojo, all trained by the underground legend, the Amazing Red. I do ring announcing there. It is my favorite thing to do. It's an afternoon show, so you can bring your grandma, and she'll have a great time, especially if your grandma is a stunt grandma. What about your meemaw, your peepaw? They can come too. My buddy Sweet Cheeks, former guest of this show, up there on the flyer. It's gonna be a good old damn time. And people say to me, how can I support the show? I love the show. What can I do to support it? Well, you could get a sub. You could sub to the show. That always helps. Or you can buy a sticker. I got some stickers I'm still trying to unload. I'm gonna I have new stickers coming in the near future, but these are still rolling. I got this logo. Put it all everywhere. Put it on a stop sign in your neighborhood. Even if you don't like the show, you can put it like stop the pro wrestling potluck. Then I have this one that's going to get me into legal trouble with Milo. We have Pro Wrestling Potluck. This is when wrestling was good. My homage to the Descendants. Give me a DM on anything you follow me on. DM me if you want some stickers. We'll figure out something. They're cheap. They're cheap. Come on, I ain't trying to rob you. I'm just trying to buy some Mountain Dew for Sabrina right there. Anything else? Plugs. Oh yeah, we'll get rid of plugs for a second, and I will say this. Next week, episode 200, I've been trying to tie up some loose ends as we go into episode 200. The show's been rolling for a few years. A lot of loose ends need tying up. Last week, we checked out the Tank Abbott wrote a trilogy of books called the Before There Were Rules. And we saw the first one last week. I did the second one. We're about to watch the second one. The third one I never made. For 2 years, I left it off my plate. Next week, we will see the third one. But right now, let's check out the second book written by David Tank Abbott. Yeah, Before There Were Rules. I don't know why he spelled it like that. I don't know. The second book is called Street Warrior. Now let's get the synopsis of the book that I got from Amazon was obviously also written by Tank Abbott, and I have turned it into a little video, so let's see the second one right now. Roll it, Sabrina. Street Warrior by David Tank Abbott. While working at a liquor store, infamous happening beach bar brawler and street warrior Walter Fox steps in to stop a man from beating his girlfriend. Walter wins the fight, but the man's father, who is a police detective, lies and gets him convicted of assault in a trial that has been rigged by an assistant district attorney with political ambitions. The judge on the case makes putting Walter behind bars a personal crusade due to his lengthy arrest record for fighting, even though he has never been convicted. With no idea of what he will do with his life, Walter, whose only passion in life is fighting, and who lives by his own personal warrior's code of conduct, is sent to jail for 180 days for assault. Walter is determined to keep his temper in check, as he knows that his 180 days could easily turn into 10 years if he gets into a fight, since the DA would like nothing better than to turn his misdemeanor conviction into a felony. But when you're a warrior and are challenged to a fight, anything can happen. As he turns himself into jail and is processed into the legal system, Walter Fox has no idea if he will ever see freedom again. And even if he does, he wonders if there is any place in the modern world for a man whose mentality is more in line with the knights, Vikings, and samurai of old. Conflicted internally and beset by outside forces he has no control over, Walter finds himself on a razor's edge, walking a frayed tightrope above a bottomless pit, with no end in sight and no safety net below. Walter's only hope lies in somehow getting into the new no-holds-barred fighting show on pay-per-view. But time is running out. All right, there you go. So that's book 2. I stopped there 2 years ago. I swore I was going to finish the trilogy. Next week, we will see the thrilling conclusion, book 3 of Before There Were Rules. Now, let's get back to it. How about some kids? What if they're wild and crazy?
Well, we've got these hoses, and we've got these wrestlers. The great John L., Jack Wildman Armstrong, and Professor Toru Tanaka.
Now, he's in Big Top Pee-wee. That's Francis's bodyguard. That's right? Toru Tanaka? Am I wrong? Yes, okay, thank you.
Anyway, we've got these 50 kids who are going to do battle in our monster tug-of-war, and what we want to do is see just how many kids it's going to take to pull these wrestlers through the water. Okay. What's your name? And how many kids do you think it's going to take to get you guys to beat these guys? 30 other kids. 50.
30.
All of us. Come on, just me. These guys are wimps.
These kids do not have mic skills.
All right, you guys.
Oh wait, neither do the wrestlers.
Okay, you guys. I want you three guys on that side of the rope. This guy is crazy. Are you sure you can?
Let's get that little wimp.
Do you guys want to give this guy a chance?
Yeah.
We were
got
going to
the
start
gloves.
with 10 kids, but I think I'm going to let this guy do it on his own. He thinks he can do it, so. Okay. I wish you luck, buddy, okay? Please? Okay, you guys.
On three. One, two, three.
Chris is not just wild and crazy, he's out of his head going up against these three wrestlers whose combined weight is almost half a ton. They're playing with him. And there goes Chris into the water.
Oh,
we gotta give him
Chris.
some help.
All right, you
Chris.
guys. This guy couldn't beat him, so we're going to add 9 more kids. Come on, we need 9 more.
9 more kids.
First 10 kids in place.
Chris is eligible for the PWP 50
Professor
now.
Tanaka ties the huge rope around his waist. This is
Yeah,
gonna
that
be a
mud
lot
pit
tougher than
is
just
lacking.
Chris. The kids are wearing gloves for protection, and the wrestlers get set. And the loser is going to be dragged through this mud.
The loser will get a
The
disease.
rope's in place.
Ringworm.
Here comes the water.
We're gonna
And
need
there
a
they
bigger
go.
pit.
The wrestlers are working hard, and so are the kids.
Drag them kids!
Who's gonna get soaked? The wrestlers are inching backwards, and Chris is being pulled forward towards the mud. Come on, kids, pull! These wrestlers are tough. The kids are losing their footing, and it's all over. That means we'll have 5 more kids to try to beat the wrestlers. So
Tom
it'll be
points out the
15
guy
kids
hosing them
against the
down
3
seems
up
like a
there.
huge creep. I wish I didn't already give out my creep of the night. Now we've opened the door for bigger creeps
Okay,
to
Raps, you've got
sneak
15
into our
kids.
show.
Let's get started.
Oh, it's Donnie Jeffcoat.
All right, the kids are doing it. The wrestlers are giving up ground, but they're not going to lose without a fight. Oh, Professor Tanaka goes down, and there goes the great John L. The kids are going to win. They're going crazy. Jack Armstrong tries to keep the wrestlers alive, but he can't do it alone. John L gets back up to try to help him, but it looks like it's too late. The kids have the momentum. They're going to do it. They're going to do it. And they did it. All right. And there's Tanaka and the great John L falling. A turning point of the match.
I'm sorry to say that if you drove past this park and you're like, what is this? You'd probably think it was a youth group. Some strange youth group you don't want to give a second thought about. You'd want to wipe your brain.
They didn't count right. You didn't count, referee.
Hey, so what? What do you want? You want another chance?
We want a rematch with him right now. These little
Do
geeks.
you guys think you can beat him again?
They slipped.
I
We
guess.
want a good count. 1, 2, 3. You got it.
Okay, I guess we can give you another chance. All right, go for it.
The wrestlers claim they slipped and that the ref didn't count
I think
right,
the
so they're gonna
sumo
give them
gear is
another chance.
unnecessary.
Hey, the wrestlers jumped the gun. That's not fair. The kids
They're
are
cheating.
pulling hard and they're moving towards the mud. The wrestlers have them on the run. They're pulling hard. 15 kids can't reverse it. Oh, that's too bad, but the wrestlers should have waited to the count of 3.
You see what we did to you? We dragged you through the mud, right? You see? That's what we were telling you, you little... You big mouth, you'll get it too again. Shove your foot in your big mouth. You'll teach you a lesson you'll never forget.
They're flowing. He just couldn't help himself. You gotta keep control. Get down. Make that ref turn around. Steamboat hit Vader, what, 6, 7, 8 times with a chair. No call for that.
And Vader gets back to see what kind of man he is. Most people cannot even get back to their feet after being attacked like that with a chair.
In the future, everything will be simple. With just a look and a thought, anything can be yours. Looking further. deeper. Longer. Into the buzz.
Where's my audio?
Extreme championship match. The stipulation.
English? I don't think so, Jack.
Blindfold match. And they were testing.
All right, this was sent in by previous guest of the show, John Sartori. This is from DDT. This is a 5-way blindfolded death match. All 5 people are blindfolded. This is for the DDT Extreme title. I got to make you go. Kazuki, Hirata in the ring. Hirata, my mistake. We've seen him before in his magic shades. K-Ness alluding to the magic shades. Oh, wait. This is gonna get me in trouble. If I don't want to get hit with a copyright strike for some copywritten music, we hit the Frito twist. All right, that was quick. 5 entrances. You know, some experts would say I should have cut the entrances. And to them I say, no. Antonio Honda. Beautiful singlet there. I'm always taking submissions. And word to the wise, I forgot to cancel, once again, I forgot to cancel my free trial of Wrestle Universe, so I'm paying for this, baby. Wrestle Universe, the greatest value in streaming. The only better way to save more money on streaming good wrestling would be to just steal it. Believe it or not, Andreza Giant Panda is not in this. Can you believe it? Oh, Sabrina running in the wheel. She hates Andreza Giant Panda. It's okay. I believe that is Akito. He's at peace. He's at peace in the center of the ring. Don't be too comfortable looking up at the lights. And now your champion, your DDT Extreme Champion, defending it in a 5-way blindfolded death match. 2Y. Someone please tell me how to pronounce that, because to me it looks like 2Y. That can't be right. There he is, our champ. Beautiful hair on 2Y. Toei? I'm begging the chat to help me. Oh, for Smith, hello, just in time to tell me how to pronounce this guy's name. 2Y? 2Y? Toei. Toei. Like Joey? Toei. Toei Lawrence. Whoa! Joey, but with more toe. Oh no, the ref is blindfolded! Now I've seen it all! Toei. Whoa! Ref being helped out here. This is a good sign. And it's the best comedy ref in there now. David Syracuse, you're right. A blindfolded ref might be a thumbnail. Three blind refs. Three blind refs. See how they ref. Alright, I thought everyone else was going to be blindfolded. The blind reffing the blind. Writing it down. It's a possibility.
もう勘で3カウント叩くしかないですもんね。そうですね。で、レスラーが5人もいたらぶつかりますよね、普通ね。そうですよね。邪魔にもなります。邪魔ですよ。選手にとってはかなり邪魔だと思います。
All right. I have a good feeling about this. I have a good feeling.
やり放題なんじゃないですか。まあまあ全員がね。はい。というか。松井さんすごい怖いと思いますよ。そうですよね。レフリーも嘘ついてますもんね。そうですね。握手してないですよね。握手してないのに嘘もつき放題です。
Okay, here we go. A blindfolded ref. For real. Now I have seen it all. I did not know this was going to happen. I love it. Look, I say it every show almost. Greatest sport in the world. That might be our thumbnail. We don't know yet. Arm ringers. Handing out the arm ringers. Everybody grab an arm. This damn star of the show! The ref! Oh! It's a painful wave! The painful wave! Antonio Honda felt the wave. He's down. Ref! Ref, right here. There you go. No, no. How? How is it one? One count. You could have won. There goes Toei. The 4 challengers are in there. The champion is taking a nap. This is beautiful. Honda down. Akito's got his legs. There you go. In stereo. Boston Crab referee. Wrong way. He's trying to hear anyone give up. He's got his ears open. They're tapping. Ref. The champion. Oh, great way to protect your title reign. Toei. Toei's no fool. Good thinking on his feet. Super Sasadango machine.
レフェリーに勝ちを認めさせられないですね。
そして現チャンピオンの遠いに対して何か今ササダンゴマシンがテーピングを取りましたね。そしてやはり反則。首に
He's choking him, right? Ref! I cannot believe that's what this match is. I really thought all 5 people were going to be blindfolded and that was going to be funny. This is insane. Oh, straight up nut shot on the champ. Everybody's getting their fist in his junk. Taking the ride. Screaming. Antonio Honda celebrating. Look, the champ may keep his belt, but I don't think he's going to have children now. Suzanimal asks, is there a reason they blindfolded the ref? I'm sure there was a promo before this, but I cut it. Oh my god. A bear trap. And oh no, the fist, the drill of the mummy. The champion. He's getting drilled right in his asshole. The Mecha Mummy drill. The Mecha Mummy fist. The drill right in his asshole. The bear trap is on his dick. I have never seen this in my life. 4 people teaming up against the champ whose dick is now hamburger meat. He's coming back. There's a reason he's the champ. Oh my god. The drill spinning his nuts. He likes it. He likes it. Toei. Oh, the bear trap is caught on Antonio Honda's head. The bear trap's on his head. He's dead. Referee can't see a lick of it. Hirata, cover referee. Checking. 1. Still checking. 2. Masked men. Slowly, this match is ruined by the masked men. Going after the champ and his furry hips. These masked men, we can't see their bodies. They could be covered with tattoos. We don't know. Uh-oh. Paying them off with a baggie of money that he pulls out of the front of his tights. This is amazing. This is amazing. When I say greatest sport in the world, I don't say it as a joke. This is it. Hirata misses! Hirata down, Antonio Honda wiggling trips. Referee down, blindfolded still. Toei. Oh no, he's getting a laugh. I don't know what he said. Sweaty Nut Money might be the name of this show. Writing it down.
ギブアップでもギブアップする前に俺実は昨日徹夜で昔話考えてきたんだけど、みんなちょっと集合してもらえないかな。平田も立って
Makes great faces.
覆面 A、B も支えてやってくれ。創作昔話ゴンギツネ。
Oh, I wish I knew what he was saying.
隣の3年 A 組の子が一人貧乏ゆすりが激しいやつがいるらしいんだ。そいつをちょっと冷やかしに行こう。コン3年 A 組ですか。ガラガラガラガラ。そうです。
You know he's hilarious.
貧乏ゆすりが激しい子がいると聞いて、あいつです。勉強中。ポロゆっさゆっさ。これは貧乏ゆすりというか、チンポゆすりゆす。チンポゆすり。
Oh, he's getting them all. Super Sasadango machine catches him. Makes him pinch his own nipple. He can't take it off. He can't unpinch his nipple. Hirata, the referee, just got smashed in the corner. Everyone's down. If we were in the United States, that would trigger "This is awesome" chant. Referee. A referee with sight would be counting right now, but instead... Oh, no, he stepped into the bear trap! The blind referee has stepped into a bear trap, folks. This is the match of the year. A second blindfolded ref. Is it the ponytail ref? Never trust a ref with a ponytail. I said it before, I'll say it again. Never, ever trust a referee with a ponytail. Does he have a ponytail and shaved sides? If so, get ready to call 911. He does. He has a ponytail and shaved sides. We'll all dial 911 at the same time. And Refs is Wizards, thanks for subscribing, triggering the FMW alarm. Pool shark ref. Refs is Wizards, thank you for 2 months. Yeah, there's truck stops that ref can't go into. They have his picture up. Dave in Syracuse, thanks for the cheers. Match of the year candidate. We're seeing it. Remember this. Referee's gotten to his feet. Almost steps into the bear trap again. He can fight. All right. They all run into each other like adults. There's our champ, Toei. Toei! Whoa! On the top rope! Toei! Takes them all down. Yeah, this is Five Stooges. Oh! Akito, he's got cool gear. Reversal by Akito on the champ. Toei going for the ride. Drop down. New champ. Referee. One of you blind referees. Get in there. Touch, 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 touch. Five Stooges and 2 Magoos. Oh, referee hit with that old-timey weapon. Akito ducks, doesn't duck that one. The Super Sasadango machine's hitting the champ now. Ooh. Implant DDT by the machine. We could have a new champ. Referee, get over here. Hold my hand. Referee's being led around like the guy in the Chuck E. Cheese costume. 1. Checking again. 2. Oh my God, I saw the face of the Super Sasadango machine. He is now blinded. We see his face. That ain't right. Antonio Honda. The strap is coming down. He is more naked than he's ever been in this match so far. Oh, its arm is in the bear trap. Oh my God. That bear trap is beautiful. Kazuki Hirata has the big fist. The fist of the Mecha Mummy. Champ. Hit. New champ. Hirata. Getting the referee first. Now going for the cover. Hooking the leg, ref. 1. 2. Kick out. Reversal. Referee. 1. Oh, no! I cannot believe it. Ref! I think I think Toei's still the champ. The referee has count. I can't believe it. That was wonderful. Wow, beautiful work. Thank you to John Sartori for sending that in. Always taking submissions on this show. I may not play it this week. I may not play it at all, but I do save everything. Whoa, 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 no. All right, I'll be right back with the second half of the show. Don't go anywhere. You'd be a fool to go anywhere now. All right, boy, I can't get over that match. That 5-way blindfold death match went beyond what I thought it would be. It was a beautiful thing. So, as I said, we are, next week, episode 200, tying up loose ends, all that jazz. I had a loose end that somebody told me about that we never went back to, and I want to bring it up now. An old friend we're going to check back in on. If you don't remember, I had this message in my Facebook Messenger. And by the way, I rarely use Facebook, so don't send me a Facebook friend request. Follow me on everything else but Facebook, please. But here we go. We're going to check in on an old friend. Now, I got this message July 30th, 2020, from a man we'll call Bob. We don't have any mutual friends, doesn't follow me. And this message said, at one time back in the summer of 73, Dusty Rhodes was my upstairs neighbor. ... 2-story apartment. ... And I didn't do anything with it. It was in my other messages. I didn't see it till years later. And live on the show, with the chat, I crafted a response. The response was 3 years later, October 19th, 2023. I responded, as coached by the chat, I responded, just seeing this. Wow, sounds like hard times. This is intriguing. Any other info about having Dusty Rhodes as your upstairs neighbor? And then I sent the Common Man Boogie. No response. So then, a month, 5 weeks later, I sent back, me again, just circling back. Nothing. So now, we're gonna check back in. We're gonna check back in with Bob. And I've checked out his page. He's still active. He's not dead. Thank God Bob is still alive. And I gotta figure out what to say. I want him to respond while we are on the air. How should I handle this, chat? How should I handle this message with Bob? Anybody got any suggestions on how I should talk to him? Last I said 2 years ago, I said me again, just circling back. Now, I'll just start out here. I want to be polite. Yes, K-Nez. Please, I have to know. I haven't been able to stop thinking about this, which is perfect because I completely forgot. Threats. Yeah, let me threaten him. All right. Hey, Bob. Checking back in. I have to know more about Dusty Rhodes being your upstairs neighbor. Please, I haven't been able to stop thinking about it. Anything else, chat? Truly yours is a butt that never quits. Yeah, we got to finish the story. I will plug Not That Tom Green in. Yeah, and also, have you checked out Not That Tom Green Tuesday nights on Twitch? Next week, I'll send him a all caps answer me. I think I will just leave it as, hey Bob, checking back in. I have to know more about Dusty Rhodes being your upstairs neighbor, please. I haven't been able to stop thinking about it. I'm sure there's great stories. Either way, watch this. Either way, happy holidays to your family. No, I'll just say happy holidays. I'll leave families out of it. All right, sent. And now we play the waiting game. All right, folks. Check back in with Bob. Check. Let's do this. Let's do this announcement. Next week, 200th episode. We're tying up loose ends, all that stuff. You know, and our Thanksgiving tradition is I do gimmick episodes on this show every month, just about. You know, we did Halloween, we did the salute to dogs, the salute to legitimate sports, you know, occupational gimmicks. We have these gimmick episodes, and I have more than I can play. And that's when Thanksgiving night, we have the leftover episode. And another tradition on the Thanksgiving episode is I take calls from you, the treasured viewer, and we talk about what we're grateful for in the world of wrestling that year. Now, in addition to that topic, because it's the 200th episode, because we're looking back, I will say that next week's episode will have a cornucopia of call-in topics. 10 additional call-in topics that we have done throughout this show's 200 episodes. If there's a call you wanted to make, now's your time, or, you know, more specifically, next week is your time. Here are next week's topics. Bad and weird fans you've encountered. Who is the luckiest person in wrestling? What will Ric Flair endorse next? The best and worst wrestling encounters that you've had. What first or last names in pro wrestling need to go away and be retired? What's your deathmatch limit? Who are you contacting with a Ouija board? Who do you just not get? Who do you share a birthday with? And rad or sad wrestling related Christmas gifts. Those are all previous topics that are coming back for one night only if you want to call. We have 11 topics next week for our grand 200th episode. All right. Sabrina says get on with it. Well, I have to listen to the kitten. Let's get on with it. All right. Previously on Potluck, earlier in the show, Bert Prentice had a dream, and he went to a wrestling show at the Sports Center, and there was 5 cars there. And let's get back to it.
Fast yes, because you need a yes, and you need it fast.
Bert, wake up. Please wake up. Bert. Hello? Hey, would y'all please come over? Bert's, I can't wake him up. Please come over. Hurry.
She's got Jerry Seinfeld acting. She can't stop smiling. Okay, that was it. 27 seconds. All right.
It's WWE Superstar Karaoke Week here at Lopez tonight.
Now, tying up loose ends. Now, we watched 2 or 3 of these Superstar Karaoke Weeks. Guess who's next? Guess who is singing karaoke next? We saw Miz do Jump Around. We saw Dolph Ziggler, welcome back Dolph, do Right Said Fred. Now who is next? On WWE Superstar Karaoke Week on Lopez Tonight, one of the garbage late night shows by a completely neutered George Lopez. Hornswoggle is Dr. Liam's guest. Does anyone else have a guess before I press play? KNS says, given that you mentioned Cena at the top of the show, Johnny Karaoke, Jeff Hardy, Big Show in a diaper humiliation ritual, Great Khali, these are all wonderful guesses. They're all wrong. I'm giving it a couple more seconds. Zack Ryder, another great guess. Welcome back, Zach. You'll do anything. Nope, nobody's getting it. Nobody's getting. Let's press play.
Let's take a look at who we have next.
It's R-Truth. Remember him? What's up? What's up? Now, what song is R-Truth gonna do?
From Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing 228 pounds, he's a Slammy Award winner, singing Kryptonite by 3 Doors Down.
Oh no! Oh no! Kryptonite by 3 Doors Down! He's a Slammy Award winner! Sabrina, he's a Slammy Award winner! What's up? Suzanne says, this song is my kryptonite. I believe you're talking about the 3 Doors Down. Not this. This song's the opposite of kryptonite. What's up? I have not seen a second of the actual singing. I am worried.
Band, what's up?
What's up? Oh no. It's got clapping.
I took a walk around the world to ease my troubled mind. I left my body lying somewhere in the sands of time. I watched the world flow to the dark side of the moon. I feel there's nothing I can do.
Yeah. You're missing out. There's some words you're missing. Let's see how much is left. Is this over yet? Clint, who designed our logo, Clint, my oldest and dearest friend, says your prediction about it being terrible is correct. Yes, I had a feeling. Yeah, exactly. It's not a good song. And that's a karaoke trick, is you cannot bomb in karaoke if you start taking your clothes off. Trust. Wow, Lopez tonight.
In the future, everything will be simple. With just a look and a thought, anything can be yours. Looking further. Deeper. Longer. Into the buzz.
All right. This was sent in by Elliot, ATL Blood Feast, my buzz plug. This is for the Superfly title on Marigold. Mayu Iwatani putting the title on the line against CoCo, a youngster, the future of Joshi, influenced by Lucha, the high-flying CoCo.
Marigold Battle Heart 2025. Live and direct from Korakuen Hall, and this is the Superfly.
We got the Scottish announce team in the house.
CoCo. She's only 15, but she carries
CoCo, 15 years old. Insane. Insane. Joshi and Lucha Libre will start when you are a teenager or younger. That's why Joshi and the Luchadors are so damn good, because they've been doing it for a long time.
Airborne prodigy and breakout young star from Kyushu, CoCo.
The masked CoCo, here to show and prove.
Through the wall, that is Mayu Iwatani.
You got a nice glimpse right there, the big backflip off the
And that's what the Buzzbin is all about. The Buzzbin is about introducing you, the viewer, and definitely me, a Joshi dummy, to people we might not know. You probably know Mayu Iwatani, a GD legend, but you don't know about CoCo. I don't know about CoCo. Let's say that.
CoCo, a young prodigy, but she's got her work cut out for herself.
Oh, yes.
Iwatani is going to beat the shit out of this child. Now, here's my question. How would CoCo do on Wild and Crazy Kids?
Superfly crown firmly on her head. 3 defenses down. And tonight, Mayu Iwatani looks to prove once again why she is the heartbeat of this division. The standard that you must measure yourself against.
Now, I'm going to put it out there. Look, I'm a Joshi dummy, so please correct me. I just get the feeling this is the biggest match in CoCo's career. CoCo's rookie career, the Superfly title, and Mayu Iwatani.
V1 was against Utami in August. Sorry. that was something way in the past that we're not going to talk about yet today. V1 was against Misa Matsui in June. V2 was against Erina Yamanaka in July. V3, a very game.
I have no idea.
Yamaoka. That was in October. And now today, CoCo taking her on for the Superfly bragging rights. Mayu Iwatani ready to defend for the 4th time. It's rookie versus legend.
Rookie versus legend. This is our second Buzzbin match of the night.
The duration of the match. Handed over to Rossi Ogawa.
The hat creep takes the belt.
To the challenger, CoCo. And it will remain ringside until we have a decisive winner.
CoCo, a second-generation wrestler. Her father and her brother, both wrestlers in the Fukuoka area, where
there you go.
CoCo comes from.
That's how a lot of wrestlers start young. They grow up in the ring. And that's true in America as well. Nick Wayne, starting when he was 12, his dad, Buddy Wayne, a journeyman wrestler and trainer.
Agility, those big crossbody attacks, polished high flyer, and mental fortitude to boot.
Referee Vinny Lax in the house, the official of Pro Wrestling Potluck. When I went to wrestling school for 10 months, there were definitely some children in there. Because I remember seeing a guy in my class and I was like, all right, I'm not the oldest guy here. I'm not the biggest loser here. And it was some kid's dad who had to be there to make sure he didn't break his neck.
Like Yoshinobu Yamamoto of the Los Angeles Dodgers right there with a perfect strike.
About 100 miles an hour into the 4th row.
Dr. Liam pointing out that Rey Mysterio Jr. was 14 at his debut. Good time here to promote Dr. Liam, his Instagram account, Crimson Mask Replica, the very best wrestling Instagram account, and that is a shoot. Think of your favorite Instagram account. Dr. Liam is better. Crimson Mask Replica, every day a different post. Tag Team Thursday, Women Wrestling Wednesdays, Sabu Saturday, and more.
Slings her into the ropes.
And more.
Very quick on her feet.
I'm trying to sell them on Repo Man Mondays. I keep pushing it. I say, hey, Dr. Liam, how about Repo Man Mondays? And he says, how did you get this number?
CoCo taking it to the champion.
CoCo looking strong in the early minutes of this match.
Has been around it her entire life.
Whoa! Nice tope from CoCo. I hate to tell you what I was doing when I was 15. It was me and Clint, and we were probably smoking resin. We were watching death matches and smoking resin.
Second rope. Incoming. Missile kick. Mayu gonna send tumbling backwards there.
We should have been doing topes in the ring.
CoCo in just her 4th match here in Marigold.
Smoking resin and watching death matches really go together, though. Yeah, 5th generation VHS.
Oh, yeah, she is that energetic prodigy, the spirited underdog. She is pure youthful confidence.
Ooh.
She's got her face taken away by Iwatani.
Ooh, that kick went right under the throat. Right under the chin, into the throat.
CoCo back at Strong Style Pro. She just oozes this fun factor. That's
Dr. Liam, young gangster.
The locker room gravitates to her. But that said, she's a high flyer with some unique moves. And Mayu Iwatani can't let the young prodigy go out of her sight for even just a second.
Well, this is a huge opportunity for CoCo here today. She believes this is her moment.
Referee Vinny Lax, I saw that same short. It's so funny because that's like a weird Vince rib, and it's one of my greatest childhood memories. I love the Repo Man. If I had one, I probably talked about this before. If I could have one wrestling toy, I would have the 90s Repo Man toy.
Decides to just stand on her instead.
Testing the,
stepping on the young challenger.
The youngster.
Iwatani, no stranger to playing mind games with her younger
A stomp to the back.
Yeah, she loves the tough love. Body slam. 1, 2.
Dos.
CoCo shared the ring once with Mayu at the Mask Fiesta last month.
She did?
Got her by the dreads.
Challenge after that match, saying that she wants as much high-level
Not the dread Joshi. Oh!
Maybe it wasn't her. Maybe it was someone else.
I thought Mayu Tika was on that show.
She's got them Bruiser Brody boots. Boots with the fur. There go her dreads. Oh me, oh my.
The fans booing Iwatani. Throwing CoCo by the hair.
She even apologizes to the crowd for that.
Took her dreads out.
She pulled her
purple dreads.
out of her head, and the fans didn't like that one bit.
Those are the Slipknot dreads.
Applying the pressure right over the throat of CoCo.
Completely melts her over that bottom rope. She said, bring it back. Bring it to me. Bring your 15 years of fire to me. In her face. Forearm.
Think about that. A 15-year veteran and a 15-year-old wrestler.
Wow.
Yeah, just for context right there, Sonny.
When Iwatani was starting out in wrestling, CoCo was eating smashed peas.
Oh, she scouted that. Spinning heel kick.
Whoa! CoCo!
She's calling for the top rope. Yep, up.
Whoa, some Ray Fenix shit. Look at this. Grew up idolizing luchadors. CoCo's gonna have quite a future in this business.
Steals herself.
Ooh, Arabian moonsault hooks the leg. 2.
What a thing of beauty. Got the 2 count as well. She's got to keep her foot on the gas.
I couldn't even do a regular moonsault when I was her age. Forearms to the chest of Iwatani, the champ.
On the attack.
Moonsault. CoCo lands on her feet, ducks a clothesline. Takes out Mayu Iwatani, who's rolling to the outside, rolling to safety. In the corner, my mistake. Double birds, I'm calling your parents. Cannonball in the corner.
Not sure where she learned that from, but she's learned some good moves, and she's going back to the tops.
Top rope, another moonsault, perhaps. Oh, no sheets on the bed.
Nice sling blade there.
Beautiful. This is the Mayu Iwatani that we know.
Mayu Iwatani came to Marigold. She called her shot, said she would carry that Superfly Championship on her path to being Grand Slam champion.
Yep, it's not been a stepping stone. You know, some maybe thought that would be the case, but not at all.
Oh my God! 2 boots right to the face of young CoCo. 2! Wrestle Universe, great. I forgot that this is on Wrestle Universe. I didn't even need my hero, Elliot, ATL Bloodfeast, to send this to me. He didn't know that I forgot to cancel my Wrestle Universe free trial, but I think everyone could have guessed that one. Iwatani, frog splash, hooks the leg. 2.
CoCo kicks out. Strong kick out by CoCo. Yeah, she's got plenty of fight left in her yet.
So that's it. Superfly champ ready to go home.
She wants to finish it.
Setting up Dragon Suplex. CoCo, no, it was coming, did her homework.
Dragon, but straight into
Whoa! Oh my God, that was almost nasty.
Is ready, and Mayu turns round to see her.
Oh, German. Oh my God, release lands on her head.
One step ahead of CoCo. An impressive move to back
Holy
under
cow.
her feet, but couldn't do it a second time. And
Oh
super kick.
my God, child abuse. We're in the child abuse section of this match.
Singles match here today. She's had more singles matches than CoCo's had hot dinners.
She's had more singles matches than CoCo's had hot dinner.
Well, after Mayu's done with her, CoCo might need some.
The Scottish announce team, the only English commentary I can stomach.
To put her in some good spirits because Mayu's going to work. And she wanted
CoCo gets out of it. A kick to Iwatani's face. The challenger feeling it. Now's the time.
Bangs her palm off the canvas. Sets Mayu Iwatani in place. CoCo going back up to the rafters here.
Another double bird.
Oh, she's looking for that 450.
Misses the 450. Rolls through. Lucha style. Eats a boot.
From Mayu.
Iwatani didn't think it was going to be this difficult to put away the young challenger. Could be a new champ, too.
Playing a little hooky.
This is with a kick.
Roll up. Leaning way into it. Referee, 2.
CoCo is really turning up the dial here. Mayu gets out.
Oh, my God. Dragon.
Suplex into the break.
Referee did not want to hit 3 there. Ref, hello.
Well, Mayu Iwatani successful on her 4th defense of the Superfly Championship title.
Maybe no surprise as to the victor here tonight, but Iwatani got everything she could handle from the young 15-year-old CoCo. And
Yeah, that was great. CoCo gonna have quite the future. Unbelievable.
Bright future ahead of you.
Well-fought match by the challenger, but it is the icon.
Bottom wrist lock, lateral drop into a head scissors by Wrestling 2. Tenru trapped in that head scissors now.
All right, folks. Now, as long as I'm telling you future plans of this show, there's things we do annually on this show. And December, you know what we're doing next month on Potluck? The Fictional Wrestling Hall of Fame. We did it last year. We did it the year before that with only the video game wing, and we've watched the video game inductees a few times on this show. It's one of the regular bumpers that I use. But did you know that last year we inducted 7 names into our film and television wing of the Fictional Wrestling Hall of Fame? Let's check it out. There you go. Those were the 7 inductees in the film and television wing last year, nominated by you. The way we did it and the way we're going to do it again next month is I took suggestions from the Instagram well-wishers, and they're worth about this amount. And then I had callers, which are worth this amount, calling in and nominating different people for film and television and for art and animation. And then the very next week, I put out those induction videos and we see who made it. And, you know, while I'm hitting buttons, let's see who made it in last year in the art and animation wing of the Fictional Wrestling Hall of Fame.
Channel 5 presents As the Weather Turns. Our story opens with Bob Caudle's promotion.
Let me just say, Kaientai says no Kaniku Man. I know. Yeah, and the Iron Yuppie was in. And his opponent, Dr. Hillbilly, I believe, am I wrong, did not make it. But, look, that's who made it. Next year, or next month, we're going to chop it up, and we're going to have, let's say 5 in each category. 5 video game, 5 art and animation, and 5 film and television. So I'm not going to take any suggestions from the chat right now. Never ever. The time to do it is when I put it up on Instagram and when we take calls. So, something to think about for next month. And now, let's get back to the show.
Bob, you'll need the keys to the executive washroom. Thanks, JG. Now you'll need a new weatherman. I want the biggest name in weather. What about Bob DeBartoleben? Bob who? DeBartoleben. Well, that's a big name, but will Bob do it? Bob will do it.
Will Bob do it?
Caudle's been promoted. I want you to do 5 country weather.
Okay, as long
This
as
was
it's radio or
sent in
sunny,
by
no
the
tricky stuff like
Suzanimal, the
volcano
first
eruptions or
subscriber
locust
to the
plague.
show.
It'll be in your contract.
R.I.P.
The hours
Bob
are
Caudle.
noon, 6, and 11
94,
p.m.
I believe,
Plenty of
Bob
time
Caudle?
for golf. 11, I'll be exhausted.
11, Bob. You can take naps.
I think I'll quit. Some choice. Either I do 5 country weather or I'm through. I don't want to leave my friends, but I need time for golf and my other hobbies.
95.
Or not to quit? That is the question. Will
Quit?
Bob quit?
I don't know. He had better not.
Oh. The moment of truth is tonight at 6.
Well, I did it. I'm glad you did it, Bob. So am I, Bob. Welcome aboard.
That goes double for me, Bob. Happy to have you here, Bob. I wanted a weather girl.
I knew you had a lot on the bald.
Did she say bald? And there was rejoicing throughout the land, and all in 5 country lived happily ever after.
All right. All right. Previously, in NWA Worldwide, Bert Prentice, show favorite, has fallen asleep. His wife can't wake him up. He's having a dream that local wrestling stinks, and his dog is with him. No one can wake him up. It's like he's a wrestler from the 90s, and he's got friends and family trying too.
Wake up, Bert. Bert, honey, wake up. Bert. Come on, Bert. You better sleep too long. Wake up.
Aunt Mary, how long have I been sleeping?
7 months.
7 months?
Yes.
Mary, I had the worst nightmare I've ever had in my life. It was awful.
What was it?
Reno Riggins actually thought he was a wrestling promoter and swindled us out of the fairground sports arena. Started some crap main event wrestling. You should have been there. There was this big, fat Oriental guy.
Oh, no.
900 pounds. And he had a heart attack right on the arena floor. Almost squished Myra Guthrie. And Shane, I kept seeing this big, blonde lady with big breasts. She kept beating up Shane and beating him up. I couldn't figure it out. And then on this station in Nashville, I kept seeing this wrestling show. And it was a rerun after rerun after rerun after rerun.
Shit.
And the fans were getting mad at me, and it wasn't my show. It was awful, Aunt Mary. I mean, it was the worst. And Savannah, you were in my dream. And the men were chasing you just like they do in real life. In fact, I think Corey Williams had a crush on you. And I remember you and Ashley Hudson in a car. He didn't try to run you over, did he?
No.
And Miss Sarah, you and me was in this 10,000-seat arena. And you was grabbing TVs or something and trying to give them to the people. And I was chasing you with a baseball bat. Gordon, you were there too. You wearing this blue shirt and screaming at the fans. And you was like a manager.
The Potluck series finale, Sabrina tries to wake me up for 7 months.
You were there too. Throwing bricks at everybody. Everybody hated you. Then once they seen you dance, they all fell in love. Oh my gosh, I can't separate reality from my dream.
Me neither.
Aunt Mary, did I dream all this? The state of wrestling is so bad. I remember the Bone Crusher becoming the Hillbilly, becoming Jimmy Lane, becoming the Thrillbilly, becoming Big Bully Douglas, becoming who knows what's next. And I think he kept the same wife through all that. I don't know if she kept her same name, but her hair color changed every time he did. It was awful. And then I dreamed I walked into the fairgrounds. Miss Sarah was there. And me and Buster went to get a ticket, and the prices were $10. Fans can't afford $10. And then I walked in, and there was nobody there, and Sarah said, "Look at the big crowd we got. What has happened? We've got to go back home to the Nashville Fairgrounds." Well, there's no place like
Mama, I'm coming home. That's how you promote a show. And now, the thrilling conclusion of Wild and Crazy Kids. We have children doing tug-of-war with 3 wrestlers that are LA-based, including Professor Tanaka from Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
All right, you guys. The wrestlers won that time.
Sure we
Wrestlers
did.
won that time, you guys. These guys started on 2.
Oh, really? Where are they hosing them down?
Something about cheating? Yeah. We don't cheat. Does this look like 3 guys that would cheat?
Yeah.
You guys, all right.
Cheat. We're professional wrestlers. We wouldn't cheat.
Okay, we're going to give you guys a rematch. These guys started on 2. We're going to add 5.
Professional wrestlers don't cheat.
Okay, you guys. We're going to add 5 more kids, which makes the total 20.
20 kids versus 3 wrestlers.
1, 2, 3.
The kids are doing it! Oh, the wrestlers lose hold of the rope. The kids go crashing to the ground.
We don't have any gloves on. It slipped right out. Somebody grease the
20 kids versus 3 wrestlers.
Let's see the rope slip out again.
The whips have the gloves. We don't need
That Clint, that would be a good title when I put this Wild and Crazy Kids thing as its own video. Wrestlers don't cheat.
Everyone, all of you is on the ropes now. All of you win. But you all need a bath. And you need all of you's got to get on the rope. But you all need a bath, and you're going to get one now.
Give me a high five, dude. You guys won fair and square. Okay, all 50
Mud
kids
bumps.
have taken the wrestlers' challenge, and we'll settle this once and for all. There's no way the kids should lose. but
Wrestlers
you never
don't
know
cheat.
These wrestlers.
Here we go on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, wrestlers cheat in the ring and then they cheat on their wives.
They're giving it everything they have, but it's not going to be good enough. Oh no, the kids fall down, but they don't quit. They keep pulling the wrestlers. This time there's no doubt about it. The kids are the winners. All right.
Wrestlers, now they take their mud bump. Donnie Jeffcoat, move that hose around this away, my friend.
Nice try, guys.
Good sports. Selling.
Thanks a lot. You guys did a great job.
Donnie, I don't think those wrestlers are so strong. You're right. And then why don't you give us a try?
What do you mean?
The 3 of us and 3 of them. What do you say?
I don't know. If it's okay with our wrestlers.
Let's do it.
Okay, then.
Oh, yeah.
Donnie Jeffcoat, you're about to be muddy, son.
2, 3.
Yes. No.
The shirtless is one thing. I think the sumo gear is the worst offense.
Oh, I guess I was wrong. Yes, you were, buddy.
Thank you to the Suzanimal for sending that in twice.
Of course, everybody's got their videotape live.
All right, John Cena retiring at the end of the year. We just saw John. Well, not we. I don't watch Raw, but John Cena was just on his final, his last Monday Night Raw, and I promoted this show. Is this John Cena's last potluck? Probably not. But let's check in with John Cena.
You always gotta, keep track of footage, and you always gotta try to get better. one of the ways you can get better in ring is watching stuff on tape, not only your own stuff, but, you know, guys you idolized, guys you know that you like now, guys that you liked in the past. There's so much stuff that I try to keep up on. There's so much
Look at his tapes.
Wrestling out there, and you can learn from all of it. Even the stuff that's considered is not very good. You can learn why it wasn't good and what was wrong about it, or even take the small things that were good about it. I try to watch these as much as I can, and in the near future, actually,
look at all that tape.
Within the next week, I'm going to get a DVD rewritable drive so I can actually convert these to DVD and actually bring them on the road with me. That way I can watch more footage and hopefully, you know, better my chances of getting better sooner.
What are some of your favorites in there, Joe? Pull out some of your favorites.
Pull out some tapes. Let's see some tapes. Tape trader.
Best of Mysterio.
Best of Rey Mysterio. He just teamed with Rey Mysterio on Monday. I think I'm gonna cry.
This is unbelievable. This tape is this tape is off the grid. Rey does some unbelievable stuff. Dynamite Kid. This is a compilation of the Dynamite Kid. He pretty much revolutionized the business back in the mid '80s or the early '80s. He was having matches back then that were way off the charts, and even today are qualified as like classic matches. Some other stuff. History of the title. I was always a fan of titles. History of the IC title. I like watching a lot of old NWA stuff. I have all the Clash of Champions, all the Great American Bashes. That's the Tiger Mask. Tiger Mask was another one that was great.
John Cena with the best of Tiger Mask.
They had their own style, and it was really creative, and it's fun to watch them work because they're so ahead of their time. This is probably one of my better tapes. I'm a big fan of Ted DiBiase. I'm also a big fan of Randy Savage, and I'm a big fan of Mr. Perfect. This is a 6-hour compilation of all of them. It's some real good stuff. Some of the early Randy Savage stuff, some of the DiBiase stuff when he was in Mid-South, and some of Mr. Perfect's best stuff with it. This is one that I watch over and over again. I always liked these guys growing up. I thought DiBiase was great. At the time when I was growing up, he wasn't so great because he was going against Hulk, and of course I was a Hulkamaniac. But now that I look back and I watch it, I realize that he was really good, and especially his earlier stuff that I didn't get to see as a kid. Watching it back now is out of control. As far as tag teams go, Midnight Express. I have somewhere in here. I have the Best of Rock and Roll Express. That stuff is priceless. Like all this stuff. There's so much knowledge here. Somewhere in here is my WrestleMania 3 tape, which is the best tape ever because I think that is by far the best pay-per-view ever. That was spectacular as a kid. That sticks out in my mind. All those people in the Silver Dome, and they were going to the ring in the little ring carts. That's like, for me, that I was completely starstruck when I saw all that. But like, there's so much knowledge in here, and I just don't want it to go neglected.
Awesome.
And I know that there's so much more than this out there, and I try to get my hands on whatever I can, and I try to get it from any source that I can. I spend half my money on boots and half my money on tapes. So, I mean, I just try to watch and get better from that. If I'm not
half my money on boots, half my money on tapes. I fucking love it.
John, did you ever think that you would be where you are today?
No, not in a chance in hell. Even when I started in California, and people were already throwing, "Oh, you got a good look, kid. You got a chance." I thought it was just, you know, a bunch of crap. I was just happy to be able to get in the ring and do something that I never thought I could do.
All right, folks, that was great. That was great. Hope it makes it to YouTube. Now, there's something completely different than that. We're going to go to Titans in El Ring from Argentina, 1983. This is our second to last match. And if you know anything, when we get late in this show, we get weird.
Del año anterior, ahora ya acompañado de su hermano. Aquí llega el androide de plata con su hermano, el androide
de plata. It's an android.
Producto de la creación científica electrónica en esta era. Aquí están el androide de plata y el androide de plomo, programados ya para la lucha. Ya vienen con todo y el público los asiste. ¿Saben ustedes?
KKK bots. I think I argue with them on Reddit.
Con apariencia humana dentro de lo posible. Sobre la paz de la tierra es un robot programado.
Greatest sport in the world.
Androides, el de plata y el de plomo, personaje de mitología, hijo del cielo de la tierra.
Now, who in the world could fight this silver android?
Aquí está, el feroz, el brutal, Cíclope, Polifemo.
It's a fucking Cyclops! It's a Cyclops! It's a shoot Cyclops!
Polifemo, uno de los cíclopes, creación de la mitología. Y ahí está, subiendo precisamente para encarar al producto moderno de la electrónica.
Árbitro de esta tercera lucha, el señor.
I'm gonna say not a lot. I love that android's walk.
Otro cíclope, Márquez. Vamos Márquez, a portarse bien.
I say no Hurricane Ranas. I say just chops. Look at this. I can't believe this. Oh, the alien is controlling him with a remote control.
El androide de plata.
Androide.
El cíclope desorientado ahora,
Oh my God, I cannot believe we're watching this.
Que de ninguna manera le ofrece posibilidades. Mientras el androide de plomo le está programando, ya están programando todo, Ya está, uno y otro se responden precisamente a las circunstancias especiales que
This
le
is
pueda
so
significar la
creepy.
programación.
Look at that
Están
alien.
programados para el combate, están
His
programados
face,
para luchar,
he looks
están
very
programados
stressed.
para vencer, porque vean ustedes de qué manera se desenvuelven. Va para castigar Polifemo, lo hace con todo. Mientras tanto, el androide de plomo está marcando, dando las instrucciones que tiene programadas para su compañero, el androide de plata. No sé cómo calificarlo.
Yeah, I
Si
think that
como
is a
ser-
shoot alien.
No, ser no puede ser, es un ser antinatural. Es un autómata, es un
So
robot.
not a lot of
Ahí está.
moves. This is storytelling. This is how the old timers want you to know. They want wrestling like this. All the old timers. Slow down. Do a walk like this. The remote control probably only goes so far in 1983. His handler has to be in the ring.
Ahí está en su desesperación para tratar de verse su programación. Y los dos están sintiendo. Está en la respuesta. Trata de salir. Vamos a ver si lo puede lograr. Polifemo con todo. Ahí están, prestándose colaboración.
Cíclope.
Uno y otro. Trata de castigar, pero ahí está. Con todo entra violentamente en el enganche. Lo tiene. El público aplaude. Entra el androide de plata con todo. Esas extremidades superiores son 3 dedos. Cuando llegan, ahí están transmitiendo todas las posibilidades que les presta esa fuerza antinatural que les da la electrónica. Ahí está, con todo, trastabilla y cae Polifemo, queda tendido, como si fuera ahí, vean ustedes de qué manera se revuelve y va a caer al ringside, va a la cuenta de Márquez, no hay nada más que hacer Márquez, arriba ganador el androide de plata, que se saluda, ven ustedes,
Wow.
presten atención, que esto sea un motivo de juego para ustedes, vean, ahí están, vamos, a ver quién lo hace, vamos a hacer una especie de campeonato, a ver quién de los chicos pueden saludarse así, vamos a ver, copien a Titanes en el ring, en ese aspecto nada más,
Wow, okay. I will be right back as we are looking backwards before next week's 200th episode. I talked earlier about there's certain annual traditions. You know, we have the Hall of Fame, the Fictional Hall of Fame next month. In January, we do the Rumble ripoffs. In March, we do the Gimmick Gauntlet. This summer, we started a new tradition, Deathmatch Summer. It was such a hit. I will be right back. Until then, why don't you relive our Deathmatch Summer?
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. John grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you at the time of your life. So hope you had the time of
There's some grandma in the front row.
Hello friends, welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we will know more about the great Khali and how he spent his $1 million.
Here we are,
The
folks,
great
back
Khali
in the
is an
celebrity
Indian-American
zone.
professional wrestler and wrestling promoter. An ex-officer of the Punjab Police, Khali is best known for his time in WWE and recently got inducted into the company's Hall of Fame as part of the class of 2021. Full name, Dalip
Is that true?
Rana, nickname the Great Khali. Profession, he is a wrestler. Born date is 27th of August 1972, 49 years as on 2021. Birthplace is Dhirana, Himachal Pradesh, India. Religion Hindu, zodiac sign Virgo, nationality Indian. Height 7 feet 1 inch. Weight 157 kilograms. Eye color brown, hair color black. Father name Jwalaram and mother name Tandi Devi. She died after battling with multi-organ problem in a hospital in Ludhiana on 20 June 2021. Let's talk about his personal life. Marital status,
I love
married.
this song.
Wife name Harminder Kaur. Daughter name
R.I.P.
Avdin.
to Mrs.
Let's
Khali.
talk about his net worth. As of 2021, the Great Khali net worth can be estimated to around a whopping $6 million.
Yes.
The giant Great Khali has car and bikes such as Toyota Land Cruiser, Toyota Fortuner, Ford and Rover, Suzuki
Dwarfing
Baleno,
these cars.
Mahindra 555D, tractor, Royal Enfield Classic 350 and much more. About his house. Currently, he is living in his luxurious mansion in Dhirana with his family. Some lesser facts about Great Khali. Khali hails from Himachal Pradesh and it's said that he got his ring name the Great Khali from the name of Kali, a Hindu goddess. The reason behind his lack of agility and height is that he suffered from acromegaly, that is abnormal growth of body. He started earning as a laborer and
I love
also
Great
worked in
Khali.
a restaurant called Malibu Hill. Later, he became an officer in the Punjab Police through sports quota, and alongside this job, he continued his bodybuilding. His fortune changed when he won the Mr. India bodybuilding title in 1995 and 1996. Due to his training and hard work, he got selected for the All Pro Wrestling in the USA and made his debut in October 2000.
Yeah, this
He
is
has a
definitely
heavy
done
diet
in
and
one
consumes
take.
5 liters of milk, 2 to 3 kg of chicken, 1 kg of dry fruits, 25 to 30 chapatis, pulses, vegetables and 25 eggs at a time, 7 times a day. In 2015, he left WWE and opened his own wrestling school in Punjab, the Continental Wrestling Entertainment.
Yeah, they forgot his New Japan
Thanks
run.
for watching our video. Please like it, share it and subscribe to our channel.
Me too, I forgot. I would have bet money he wasn't in the Hall of Fame. Thanks for watching. You're welcome for watching. What's next?
I don't need to be refreshed on my job title. My real job is to find out who did this and make them pay.
What's more dangerous than a cobra? A water cobra.
Water cobra.
Water Cobra.
That's fantastic.
The snake streak. You thought I forgot? Of course not. 43 weeks in, it's the year of the snake, Daddy-O, and I said every week I'm gonna have some snake content. And I ain't just playing Jake the Snake like some basic bitch. We're digging deep. We're going all over the world. And on this episode, Cena's last potluck question mark, I found one with John Cena. Next week, Snakesgiving. And as I said, when we're talking about future plans of this show, when we get to 52 weeks, we're going to have the salute to the snake, and we are rad to sad ranking every snake that's been in this show over the past year. And now there's only one thing left, folks. There is only one thing left. Now, I put something up on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, Mr. Green Miss. I often ask people in the stories for suggestions on things. And as we're looking back on the road to episode 200, I said, what old segments should come back? What old segments do you miss? Everything like that. And overwhelmingly, I got people saying, what about the Necro Eric Vault? Now, old-time viewers, long-time viewers, would remember this. I take submissions on this show. Early year, first year, year one, when Frank Miller wrote the Potluck year one, I said, look, I take submissions. A new viewer named Necro Eric said, oh, you take submissions? And Necro Eric sent me 1,490 submissions at once. I saved them all, and we call it the Necro Eric Vault. And for our main event tonight, we're going to the Necro Eric Vault. Necro Eric doesn't watch the show live anymore. I think sometimes he watches it on YouTube, but as he phased out the show, I phased out the Vault. It was replaced by This Day in History, and we watch more Buzz. But let's go back. Let's check out the Vault. All right, folks, this from the Necro Eric Vault actually happened on this day in history, 1994. This day in history. Hey, John G-Man 5, thanks for the follow. This is our main event tonight. We do this every Thursday night, 9 o'clock Eastern. We're watching entrances tonight. Strap in, folks. Aja Kong coming down from heaven. Look at this. This fucking rules. How could I skip entrances? We're making good time. No, you stick it. You were correct. Aja Kong, one of those great veterans that still tears it up and is open-minded to work with young people and do comedy. She's a great comedy wrestler now. Yeah, she's coming down from the mothership. Let me ride. She's got Pyro, Peak Aja Kong, 1994, November 20th. Take that long walk. She is the champ here, I believe. I know this is the finals of a tournament. Whoa, what great lyrics. Oh my god, that fucking rules. God made the devil just for fun. When he wanted the real thing, he made Sabrina, who is on the wheel right now, chilling out. Wow, we could have had double Aja Kong. And while I'm talking about future show things and discussing Buzz with my Buzz plug, Elliot, ATL Blood Feast, I will let you know. I have taken off a week of work, the first week of December. I am cashing in my PTO. I will, in that week, I'll just keep your ear to the ground. I am doing an all Buzz show. Elliot has sent me so much stuff that I want to watch that I can't fit into one episode of this show. We will do an all Buzz show after Thanksgiving the first week of December. I'll let you know. And her opponent, the Dangerous Queen, Akira Hokuto. Now, this is a dubbed over theme, right? This is not what she's really coming out to. I might as well put the Frito twist here. Like, this is dubbed over. All right, we're doing Frito twist.
Right foot and shifting to the left foot on the 8th count. Ready? And
no, we're restarting we're restarting the Frito twist. Yeah, we're doing the Frito twist here. I'm so sorry. We're about to test. Does the Frito twist go with everything? New viewers, this is what we do when I don't want to get hit with a copyright on some copywritten music, or if the music is whack, we listen to the Frito twist, which I bought a copy of. I have a 45 of this. I need to put it on the wall.
the Frito twist.
Yep, Frito twist does go with everything. This is going to be a rad main event. Straight out the Necro Eric Vault. The dusty doors of the Necro Eric Vault have been opened.
My name is Joe.
And I agree with Bill. When you want the blues to blow, then you just can't stand still. You do it like this. The Frito twist. Look at that stage, my God!
What's your name, my friend? What do you have to say?
May we recommend the Frito twist today? We do it like this. The Frito twist.
The Frito twist.
All right. Both combatants are in the ring for our main event tonight. This day in history, 1994. Something to think about when we watch this match. What was happening in WWF in November 1994? If someone could find me what show WWF was running in this week of 1994 so we can compare it to the brutal action for Diesel versus Bret Hart. All right, that's fine. Look at that beautiful belt. Clint says Hakushi is probably doing something. Yeah, he's probably jobbing.
ちょうど本日2時に試合開始しましたので、数えることおよそ9時間30分が経過しています。ついにメインイベントを迎えました。V トップマン日本選手権トーナメント優勝決定戦、北斗晶対アジャコングのシングルマッチであります。まあこの試合に勝った方が日本一の称号。
Sure, I could have cut those entrances. Would have been 7 minutes of entrances, but we needed to see those entrances. We needed to get the pageantry, oh my God. Oh! Wow, slaps and then a handshake. Getting serious. The bell has been run. This is our main event.
やっと来ましたね。来ましたよ。ついにクライマックスですよ。これがメインイベントだったわけです。はい。
Refs as Wizards, this is the stat that I wanted to see. While this was going on, WWF was doing Cheesy, Queasy, and Sleazy, teaming with creepy Jerry Lawler versus Clowns Are Us, the worst name of a stable. When we do Radis Ad Stables, please remember Clowns Are Us. Dink and Doink and Pink and Wink.
いきなりタイガースープレックスでアジャコングの巨体を投げ捨てた。
Caught! Dumped on her head in the early going of this match.
もう一つ一つの技にもうレスリング人生すべてをかけて一つ一つの技をかけていると言っても過言ではないでしょう。やっぱアジャコングにとって今年1年北斗晶とこの一騎打ちをすることだけにためにやってきたんですからね。
Getting the 2 count this early. Aja Kong wants to defend that title.
かけて戦うと言ってもね過言ではないこのシングルマッチ。アジャコングそして北斗晶今お互いね一体脳裏にどんなことを浮かべているのか。さあネックハンギングツリー。北斗晶ファイナルマッチは般若の白いお面で白いコスチュームで登場しました。
Yeah, I think it was non-existent. Because this is the brief period that WWF had women's wrestling before they went to bra and panties and stuff. They did have Bull Nakano, they did have Aja Kong, they had Alundra Blaze, and more. But it was very short. It was a very short period. I know there was a Survivor Series that had a bunch of Joshi. I want to say, yeah, it was 95. So it was the year after this that they had that Joshi 6-man, I believe. Or was it just a tag? Which I believe we watched in the early days of this show. It's probably before YouTube, because I don't think YouTube would let me play that. Hokuto eats the ropes. Bertha Faye, who was a joke in WWF, but was Monster Ripper in Japan and was fucking dope. We've watched her on this show in the past. Aja Kong holding up Hokuto. Puts her down. Cover. Another 2 count. We've gone all over the place on tonight's show. I just remember the question that I asked myself at the beginning of the show. We'll check back in at the end. After this, before I say goodnight, we will read the possible titles. I have my eye on a couple. I remember being a young Mark, a young WWF zombie, and I loved Bull Nakano. How could you not? The hair, the look, she was fucking dope. And then WWF Women's Wrestling became an embarrassment that an already held back division was made even worse. She ain't going for no test of strength. Takes down Aja Kong, gets control of the leg. Yeah, Vince McMahon couldn't rape Aja Kong. That's the difference. Oh my god! Pile driver sitting out with it. Nasty as hell. 2.
なんかお客さんの反応がちょっと他の試合と違いますよね。そうですね。どう反応していくか戸惑いがありますよね。ドーム全体が何かこのね 感傷的な雰囲気にこう包まれてるような。
湧いていいのか湧いてよくないのか。また北斗が最初からちょっとねウェットな感じで出てきましたよね。
We started our night with a This Day in History 1999 WWF, and we ended here in 1994, also This Day in History, but mainly a hit from the Necro Eric Vault. When young Necro Eric sent in 1,490 submissions in one email, changing the course of this show forever.
そうですね、ここ2年間太鼓さんのね、人気っていうか、その中で前場のね、前場らしさを出してきたのは2人ですから、この2人ですね。
Sartori, John Sartori, former guest, Hollywood John Sartori says, wow, 1999 WWF, what did I miss? You missed the Dudleys versus the Headbangers versus Kaientai versus the Hardys on WWF Jacked or Metal, I forget. In a fun little match to open us up.
これに勝利した者が最強の称号を得るわけであります。そしてアジャコングは
Crush Gals number 3 Rad in last week's Rad to Sad tag team
世界王者の
names.
ベルトをもまあこの V トップマンにかけているわけであります。ついにそのクライマックスを迎えました。
Even as a little perverted teenager, WWF's late 90s women's matches embarrassed me.
かなりねちっこい戦法、お互いを何か確かめ合うかのように徐々に盛り上げていくのか。
You know me, I learned on all the tapes I could rent, but like the early 90s, once Raw became a thing, is when I really started watching regularly on television, and that's why I love the New Generation era. That's my shit. I believe my era of the New Generation is largely worse. In some way, it depends. It depends. New Generation era is for children. The Attitude era is for old men with their pants pulled down.
そういう意味ではまだね完璧に治ってるわけじゃないですけども。
まあでもこのアジャ対北斗のシングルマッチっていうのはもう前場にとってはもう本当にねこれ以上ないカードですから。
そうですね。すべてにおいて。
It's hard to say. Both, I mean, as with any WWF or WWE show, you do have to mine for some gems, but they do exist. Even in the New Generation era, there was some good stuff, and the Attitude era, there was some good stuff among all the stripper stuff and the racism and the DQs. Perhaps worst of all, the DQs. K-Nest, you summed it up perfectly. Oh my god! K-Nest says, the good news is that you fall in love with wrestling and then find out that there's so much more good wrestling out there. Yeah, I love the journey. Akira Hokuto from the top to the outside. Holy shit, that's like a psychosis bump. Does a front flip onto the floor where Aja Kong lays prone. Akira Hokuto going into battle. Holy shit, Dr. Liam bringing us down to earth. He says if you want an idea of how long this show is, not Potluck, this show that this match comes from, this is the 23rd match of the show.
右膝今コールドスプレー。
とにかくこれはねカウントの音が必要ないですからね。決着つけないといけないですか
23rd
ら。
match on the show. That's worse than the final WrestleMania I went to. The WrestleMania New Orleans where it was like 7 hours, 8 hours, and I said, I think I'm done. I don't think I can watch this crap anymore.
おっとちょっと今場内異様な緊張に
Show's 8 hours long. That's a shift. That's a shift. You clock in, you watch the show, you clock out, you go home. Happy. Your knee's in trouble, says get off. Akira Hokuto is so dope, and somebody that I will admit I haven't seen enough of.
これ王宮じゃね、やっぱりなかなか本当の王宮でしかないですよね。
それもテープ巻くぐらいでしょ。ちょっとアクシデントか。膝は入ったんでしょうかね。おそらく脱臼か。
Third match of the day for both of these women, amazing. There, one day I want to do the longest potluck ever. I want to see how long I can get away with, and I know it's something where people would, I don't know who would watch the whole thing. It'd probably be something you watch half of it live, you watch the other half. I feel like people wouldn't stick with it, but I think it would be fun to do a long show. One day, going right for that knee, and why wouldn't you? Aja Kong tumbles back to the outside.
ちょっと心配ですね、アジャコング。
こういう非常になりきれるという面が出るときが一番北斗らしいっていうのが不思議なもんなんですよね。
Yeah, I would have to do a charity. You can't do a marathon show just for your own shits and giggles.
痛い痛い。いや、これはあまりにも非常だ。
秋吉君ですか？
That's what I imagine. I imagine it being one of those things where it's basically like a stunt. Like when I do a show outside or eat a hot chip. I do a show where you tune in at, I'm still doing the show at 3 a.m. I've lost my mind. We're on the 5th Buzzbin match.
左膝が音を立ててミシミシと何か崩れていくようなそんな印象すらあります。何かね、もうドーム中のお客さんがこう固唾を飲んでしまいましたよ。
Scorpion Deathlock turning her over.
聞こえる。アジャの鳴き声が聞こえる。大丈夫かアジャコング。うわ、ロープブレイク。
痛々しいですね。
痛々しくてちょっともう見てられませんよ。
I would have to have guests.
東京ドームメインイベントは思わぬアクシデントでアジャコングの膝。
Aja Kong in trouble. She was killing it in the beginning. That knee has really slowed her down.
いやしかしね、ちょっとあまりにも痛々しいですね。北斗が
Sponsored segments. I do have offers from Twitch to do ads, like make ads for things, but I would only do an ad if I actually liked the product, so it wouldn't be like a phone game or anything like that. We'll see. I am always poor.
アジャコングなんとか耐えてほしい。
Aja Kong, we haven't seen her in this position. She is crying in pain, hobbled. Kara Hokuto going for it, drops her on her head. And again, just to reiterate, they've had 2 matches already tonight. This is their 3rd match, if I am correct. Oh, another one. 2! Aja Kong don't quit.
さすがのノーザンライトでも
やっぱ北斗もちょっと体力的に今完璧じゃなかったですよね。ノーザンライトが。
こういう状態でも
裏剣。
おお。
待ってしまうんですね、きっと。
裏剣。思わぬ角度から今。
これがありますからね、アジャには。
She needed that hurricane to hit.
北斗油断してましたか今。
I don't understand why they punched their knee. Didn't your knee hurt?
この情けをかけるような相手ではないですか
I
らね。
never played sports, so I don't know. If you hurt your knee, why do you punch it? I see it all the time. That right knee, trouble.
ちょっとグロッキーだ。
Oh, Hokuto dropped on her head. Aja Kong can't capitalize. Still hurting. Accidental brainbuster. That's a possible title. K-Net's slipping one in under the door. I think we've watched that match on the show. It might also be in the Wheel of Squashes. Splash! Oh, no sheets on the bed. Aja Kong in trouble. Still hurting. I'll write it down. Still hurting's a fun one. Still hurting after all these years. Still hurting.
どうしたアジャコング。北斗晶が今リング上で片膝をついて、レフリーのねボブやザワが。
You know me, I love a ramp that's parallel to the ring.
アジャは泣いています。
You can thank Japanese wrestling games for giving me a love of ramps that are parallel with the ring.
今アジャの耳に届いたのか。
Oh my god! Holy cow! Aja Kong! 2!
お互いどこまで非常になれるかですよね。これは。
右膝。
Virtual Pro Wrestling made me a bigger wrestling fan, made me a bigger Japanese wrestling fan, for sure. Oh. Wow. See you next week, Goats to Bert Prentice. I hope you call. That sounds great. Oh! Sacrificing your knee to stop Akira Hokuto's top rope attack.
右足を出していってミサイルキックを痛めている右足で返していった。さあニュートラルコーナーアジャコング
VG Wizards, I will accept Steven Seagal stories next week if you're watching live. I am taking calls. Oh! We have 11 topics next week for our Thanksgiving show. 11 call-in topics. Everyone should have a call. Every call-in topic that we've done on this show is back. Is back for next week. Look at that bridge up on the toes too. Aja Kong gets to those ropes so fast. I don't know what that was from the top.
もう極限も極限。
こういう展開もあるってことですよね。
もうなんて言うんでしょうかね。
Choke drop。
アジャコングのなんかこうもう人生そのものがね、何か今もうどう解釈していいのか。片足引きずってアジャコング、もう試合続行。
Hokuto measuring the champ. Oh, 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 it hits. It hits. Suplexed her. Release. Once again, can't quickly capitalize. Gets Hokuto by the hair. Oh my god, oh! Hurricane. 2 grabs the bottom rope. She knows where she's at.
北斗選手も相当ダメージを負ってるはずですからね、今回。
もう自分になんとかアジャがね、自分にカツを入れると同時に北斗に起きろと言いながら自分にカツを入れてるでしょう。アジャ満身創痍。この飛びつき。
Too close to the
飛
ropes.
びつきエビ固めは失敗ですけれども。カウント2ロープブレイク。
今のような回転物でシュッと決まっちゃうこともあり得ると思いますよ。
なるほどね。
Oh my God! Northern Lights bomb! Jesus Christ! No! A second. Going for the goddamn trifecta. Cover. Wow.
もう半ばレフリーストップのようなね、そんな終焉。呆然とした表情は北斗晶。やっぱりこの技を参加する。
That ruled. That fucking ruled. A hit from the Necro Eric Vault. This day in history. Just waiting for confirmation that that belt was on the line. I know this was the finals of a tournament. Yeah, this is video game music like you're in the store, you're trying to level up your pilot wing or whatever, you're buying a new parachute. She's got the big check, she's got the trophy. Can someone tell me if that belt was on the line? I need to know if I got a hit and new. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is the kind of music that Sonic fucks to, man. Sonic puts this on, gets to work. Or did they hand the belt to Aja Kong? Should I have not hit the and new? Is she handing the belt to the new champ, Akira Hokuto? Yes. Oh. Look. I don't know. And new?
挟んでアジャコングがマイクを取った。
このベルトは
They don't know.
あなたのものです。あなたとこのベルトをかけるために NK から1年やってきました。このベルトはあなたのものです。
All right, I don't know. All right, folks, what a show. Thank you so much. Next week, the Thanksgiving episode. We do it every year. It's the leftover show, gimmick episode, leftovers that didn't make the cut. Plus, we're looking back at the last 200 episodes, but it's all new content. It ain't reruns, baby. And of course, I'm taking calls with the number one topic. What are you thankful for in wrestling? And I'm dusting off these 10 old topics. You got a week to think about it. I want to hear from you. I love to take calls on this show. And bad, weird fans you've encountered. Who is the luckiest person in wrestling? What will Ric Flair endorse next? Best and worst wrestler encounters. What first or last names need to be retired in wrestling? Do we have enough Austins, for example? What is your deathmatch limit? Who are you contacting with a Ouija board? Who do you just not get? Who do you share a birthday with? And rad to sad Christmas gifts, or rad and sad. I'm not making a list of your gifts. So that's it. Thank you so much, everybody. One last thing before I say goodnight, before I give Sabrina a nice treat, I'm going to read the possible titles of tonight's show. Sound off. As you can see, I already have a couple stars on there. All right. We have, these are the possible titles. Let me know what you like. We have A Different Kind of Dirtbag. We have Nude Anarchy, which I don't think is making it. We have No Holds Barred Fighting Show. Good one. The Blind Reffing the Blind. Sweaty Nut Money. Listen to the Kitten. 20 Kids versus 3 Wrestlers, which I think I'm going to use when I make the Wild and Crazy Kids thing its own video. So I will save that for the future. Wrestlers Don't Cheat, which I like. Accidental Brainbuster. And Still Hurtin', a late entry from Clint. So, folks, tell me what you like. Sweaty Nut Money. Sweaty Nut Money. I like them all. Wow. Wrestlers Don't Cheat. That's a fun one. I have a star next to that. I'll put a star next to Sweaty Nut Money. You know, I ask people in my life. I ask my pastor. Accidental Brainbuster. All right. Got something to think about. All right. Another vote for Wrestlers Don't Cheat. That's a good one. It's a good one, and it's not long. Well, folks, fun show. Thank you so much. And, of course, follow me on all the things. Instagram, Mr. Green Mist, is how I communicate with you, the treasured viewer. I do this show every Thursday night, 9 o'clock Eastern on Twitch. Old shows, old segments live on YouTube. Check them out. Check them out, baby. Yeah, thank you so much, everybody. My pleasure and privilege. Good night!